Hello everybody, my name is Spartan Elite 43 and welcome back to World of Tanks. We are in the M48 patent, fully upgraded, on Himmelsdorf. And anytime you're in a medium tank on Himmelsdorf, your number one goal is to take the hill. The reason your number one goal is to take the hill is because it is, once it's controlled, it is a direct path behind the enemy. So, being able to get up here to the top of the hill and stop the enemy's advance. Now that's the other key that everybody messes up. Alright? From this side, we have 2 straight shots to get up there. And I know the other side does as well. But you must push when you get to the top. And you must lock down that square. From this side, you've got to get to G0. Once you get to G0, you can stop the enemy's advance by starting to shoot at them, or at least show them you're there so they cannot push. Now, once you've stopped them on that hill, it's open season. I mean, you literally just use your gun depression and just absolutely murk them. And you'll see what I mean here in a minute. So, my first goal is to get to the top of the hill and take G0. Because if I can do that, it's pretty much game over for these guys after that. Now, I do get spotted here. There's a couple of light tanks, but I will not stop. And that is the key. Do not stop. Get to G0. Use the window over here to shoot if you can. You know, let these guys see you and then back down. Oh, look at that. M103, 2 light tanks. They're terrified of me. I pop down. Nobody's coming up S Road. Shot into the M103. Yag Tiger and everybody. Now look at all these tanks that I have effectively stopped in position. Shot into the Yag Tiger. I am a one-man army right now. Now, because I got to this point, and you got to realize that you can't do this in all tanks, but if you've got a good turret, and that's all you're putting out there, you can stop the advance of the enemy because they can't really do a whole lot of damage. Yes, a couple of them will pin you, and you can see I did take some damage, but look how many tanks I stopped. Look at that. Like, their whole team is just sitting here now. And they've got nothing. So now, as they start to fall back, because one by one they're getting hurt, when you start to make them fall back, then you start to push. And it's a key. You have to. You cannot wait around. Alright, so now Jag Tiger's going back. I track him. I fall back so somebody else can shoot. He pushes out in the E5. Of course, you know, M103 is still there. Shot into him, he's dead. First kill of the game. Alright, now we've got to be careful, because now that we are not hull down, we have to watch, because these guys can put a hurting on us in a hurry. So I pull down, I get him while he's backing up, shot into the side of the Jag for 365, and the E5 finishes him. I think it was the E5. Might have been somebody else. But either way, now we've got the numbers, now we've got the advantage. These guys are retreating, they cannot put accurate fire. Well, he did. Look what that got him. Tracked and sitting, waiting for somebody to shoot him. So, E5 moves up, kills T-32. Light tank's here, I'm going to take him. Shot in, pow, he's dead. That leaves a Death Star down here, which is not preferable. I kind of get into his way a little bit. That was not what I was aiming for. I didn't mean to run into him. But now, our team has been screaming this entire time that we're going to lose. And the reason they're screaming that is because they've been fighting quite a few tanks. But I mean, half their team is gone. We did our job. Now is where the second half of the plan comes in handy. And this is, we roll in and get behind these guys. It's over. Their team has already lost unless we fumble real hard. And by fumble real hard, I mean you'd have to really fumble this in order to lose once you get behind these guys, because they're fighting a fight against two, people in front and behind. They can't stop everything. Now I roll right past him for a reason. IS-3. Now I put a shot into IS-3. He's gonna get that gun on me, and that BL-9's gonna sting. But I get 2 shots into him. I win that engagement, and I ammo rack him. Now my guys are able to push up. Now I'm going to stick my nose around the corner here, but not too hard. That IS-3 still there. He could potentially get a high roll and one-shot me. I wait. He takes a shot into the heavy tank, and goodbye.
That's another kill for our team.
All right. Now, There are 5 tanks left. We have a sizable advantage. I'm going to roll over to this right side. Some of them are at their base. I could have potentially went back there, but I wanted to save our guys and be in a place to potentially stop a base cap if it happened. Now, I make a bad move here. I know that light tank's there, and I should have made a right turn here, but I didn't. I saw the heavy tank. I was like, I'm going to go with this T-49. He spots him. I'm going to try to snipe because the T-49 will likely miss. Unfortunately, the Patton's just a little bit slow. Now that light tank's going to roll around right in front of that heavy, and the heavy misses him. Now he's going for the artillery. And I warn the Artie, you've got a light tank coming for you. Either get out of there or get ready to shotgun. Which option does he take? He's in an M55. Yeah, that's the option he took. Sorry, light tank. You messed with the wrong 8-inch howitzer. And game over. So we end up with 11 hits, 3 kills, lots of spotted assists. Like, this should be a good game all the way around for me. What do we end up with? 4,000 damage. It says I only got 560 assisted, but 3 kills nonetheless, and a little bit of blocked. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.